In the annals of the unexplained, certain cases stand apart. Not merely unsolved, but devoid of any anchor. No lingering trace. No compelling witness. No body, no evidence, no logical explanation. We are drawn to these voids, these perfect blanks on the map of human understanding. Today, we delve into a vanishing act so absolute, it challenges our very notion of reality. The most mysterious disappearance ever recorded. A case that defies every investigative protocol. A person, simply, gone. Our story begins with Dr. Amelia Thorne, a brilliant astrophysicist. Her work on dark matter and exoplanetary atmospheres was groundbreaking, earning her global recognition. 42 years old, at the peak of her career, she chose one of the Earth's most isolated locations for her latest research, a highly advanced observatory deep within Chile's Atacama Desert. A place of unparalleled clarity for the stars, yet an unforgiving landscape for anything terrestrial. Her presence there, critical. Her absence an immediate, chilling anomaly. The date. August 14, 2007. The night sky above the Atacama was putting on a rare show, the Lyra meteor shower, intensified by optimal viewing conditions. Dr. Thorne, always meticulous, was documented making final observations from her private quarters, a small room within the fortified outpost. Her team saw her, spoke with her. A routine evening, focused on the wonders above. Nothing out of place. No distress. Just the hum of machinery, the vast silence of the desert, and the cascade of distant meteors. Then, dawn broke. The morning of August 15 brought no Dr. Thorne to breakfast. Uncharacteristic. Her door, usually open by 7 a.m., remained closed. Concern escalated. A colleague entered, expecting to find her asleep, perhaps still working. What they found instead sent a shiver through the entire facility. An empty room. Her bed, undisturbed. Her desk, orderly. No note. No open window. No sign of a struggle. Just an absence. A perfect, inexplicable vacuum where a person should have been. The alarm triggered an immediate, unprecedented response. This wasn't a casual wanderer. This was a high-profile scientist in a secure facility. Chilean authorities, joined by international agencies, launched a search operation of staggering scale. Drones, satellite imagery, ground teams, even local indigenous trackers. Every square kilometer was scrutinized. For 3 intensive months, the Atacama was scoured. The cost was astronomical. Yet, despite the immense resources and manpower, the desert yielded nothing. Zero. Traces. The Atacama Desert is not just vast, it is one of the driest, most hostile environments on Earth. Survival without preparation is measured in hours. Any accidental wanderer would quickly succumb, leaving a body for recovery. Yet, for Dr. Thorne, there was nothing. No footprints leading away. No discarded clothing. No emergency beacon activated. The desert, a silent witness to millennia, kept its counsel. It devoured nothing, yet revealed nothing. Its cruelty, in this case, was its absolute emptiness. Perhaps the most baffling aspect of Thorne's disappearance was the sheer ordinariness of what she left behind. Every essential item for life outside the outpost remained. Her passport, her wallet containing cash and credit cards, her satellite phone, her personal laptop, even her beloved, custom-built stargazing telescope. Not a single item was missing. If she intended to leave, why abandon every means of sustenance, identification, and communication? If she was taken, why would her captors leave such crucial personal effects untouched, yet take her? The Atacama outpost was not merely a remote research station, it was a fortress. Multiple layers of security were in place, designed to protect sensitive equipment and personnel. Biometric scanners at entry points, infrared cameras monitoring perimeter fences, pressure sensors on outer gates. Every movement, every entry, every exit was digitally logged. Yet, the security logs showed no unauthorized entry or exit during the hours of Thorne's disappearance. It was as if she passed through solid walls, leaving no digital ghost, no physical footprint. Investigators initially pursued standard protocols. Was it an accident? Highly unlikely given the controlled environment and her known expertise. A voluntary disappearance? Implausible, considering her abandoned belongings and lack of any prior indication. Foul play? No signs of struggle, no forced entry, no disturbed forensics. Each conventional explanation crumbled under the weight of an inconvenient truth. There was simply no evidence to support any of them. The case was a perfect negative space. No theory fit. News of Dr. Thorne's vanishing quickly spread beyond scientific circles, becoming a global phenomenon. Major news outlets ran hundreds of articles. Online forums buzzed with theories. The public was captivated by the sheer audacity of the unknown. Why did this particular case resonate so deeply? Perhaps it was the combination of a brilliant mind, a remote, high-tech setting, and the absolute lack of any answers. A stark reminder that even in an age of ubiquitous surveillance, true mystery can still flourish. The silence was deafening. To understand Thorne's vanishing, we must compare it to cases that, despite their challenges, offered fragments. Take Amelia Earhart, her plane eventually found, crash site clues discovered. Or MH370, debris confirmed, search areas refined. Even ancient shipwrecks leave traces. Thorne's case presents no such anchor. No wreckage. No struggle. No discarded clothing. No note. It stands in stark contrast to nearly every other high-profile disappearance in history, where some physical sign, however small, eventually points to a fate. Here? Nothing. Could Dr. Thorne have orchestrated her own disappearance? A new life, a hidden identity? The argument is tempting. But the facts refuse to align. People who vanish intentionally usually leave some kind of trail, financial transactions, prearranged travel, a cryptic message. Thorne left none. Her accounts were untouched. No flights booked. Her passport, wallet, and satellite phone, all waiting for her return. To vanish so completely, so silently, without any external assistance or prior planning, would be an act of unparalleled precision. Unlikely. Deeply so. If not voluntary, then foul play? This theory immediately faces an insurmountable hurdle. Without a body, without a crime scene, without any forensic evidence whatsoever, how do you even begin to investigate? There's no blood, no struggle, no fibers, no DNA, no disturbed earth. Who would have done it? How did they enter and exit a high-security facility unnoticed? Where did they take her? And why leave all her personal effects, making it clear this wasn't a robbery? The sheer logistical impossibility of such an act makes it almost as baffling as the idea of her simply vanishing. What about Dr. Thorne herself? Was there anything in her psychological profile, her personal life, that could offer a clue? She was known for her dedication, her methodical approach. Colleagues described her as brilliant, focused, stable. She had a supportive family, a strong professional network. No known enemies, no significant personal debts, no history of mental health issues. A deep dive into her life revealed a woman meticulously organized and deeply passionate about her work. The idea of her making an impulsive, irrational decision simply doesn't align with who she was. Another dead end. The case brought seasoned investigators to their knees. Detective Inspector Elena Rossi, lead investigator on the Chilean side, spoke openly of her frustration. In my 30 years, she stated, I've never encountered a case so utterly devoid of tangible facts. It's like she simply ceased to exist. Every lead, every hypothesis, every avenue we explore leads to an empty room. This wasn't a case of insufficient resources or negligent investigation. It was a case of perfect, unyielding silence. A silence that mocked every established investigative method. What if the explanation lies beyond our current understanding? A phenomenon so rare, so improbable, that it defies conventional logic? Theories have ranged from bizarre scientific anomalies within the desert, perhaps linked to her dark matter research, to far wilder conjectures. Could there be an environmental factor, a localized event, completely unforeseen and unrecorded? The allure of the truly unknown beckons in such a void. When all conventional roads lead nowhere, one starts to consider paths less traveled. Paths that perhaps exist only in speculation. Even the most powerful eyes in the sky found nothing. High-resolution satellites, operated by various nations and private entities, continuously scanned the Atacama. Millions of images captured before, during, and after her disappearance were meticulously analyzed. Aerial reconnaissance aircraft flew systematic patterns. Yet, no anomalous activity was ever detected. No vehicle. No person walking. No disturbance of the landscape. It wasn't just that no one found her, it was that no technology, no matter how advanced, captured even a hint of her movement. 16 years have passed since Dr. Amelia Thorne vanished. 16 years of silence. The official investigation is long dormant, classified as an enduring cold case. Private efforts by her family and colleagues have yielded the same blank wall. With each passing year, the probability of resolution dwindles to near zero. Memories fade, potential witnesses move on, forensic opportunities vanish. Time, often an ally to justice, here only deepens the mystery, cementing Thorne's disappearance as a permanent, unsettling question mark in history. Compare Thorne's case to others that initially seemed impossible. The crew of the Mary Celeste was gone, but the ship remained, a ghost adrift. The Dyatlov Pass incident left 9 hikers dead, bodies found, perplexing injuries documented. Even the mystery of Bigfoot involves alleged footprints and blurry photographs. In Thorne's case, there isn't even a ghost ship, a strange injury, or a blurry photograph. Her disappearance is distinguished not by what little was found, but by the absolute, pristine, unyielding nothingness. A total absence of any physical anchor to reality. Her last known activity was a series of mundane, entirely normal actions. A final check of her data. A cup of herbal tea. A brief, casual conversation with a colleague about the next day's schedule. There were no hushed phone calls, no secret rendezvous, no last-minute changes of plan. Just the quiet routine of a brilliant mind at work in a remote facility. The very normalcy of her last recorded hours makes her subsequent disappearance all the more jarring. It simply does not compute. A person does not vanish from such a controlled environment without a trace. Dr. Thorne's vanishing created a profound void, not just for her family, but for the scientific community. Her groundbreaking research on gravitational lensing and exoplanet signatures remained unfinished, a tantalizing glimpse into what could have been. The questions surrounding her disappearance overshadowed her scientific contributions, transforming her legacy into a cautionary tale of the unexplained. An entire field was robbed of a bright future, a family left with an unbearable, eternal uncertainty. Her absence, a constant, aching reminder of an unwritten conclusion. Without facts, speculation thrives. The internet exploded with theories: alien abduction, a top-secret government extraction related to her sensitive research, a pre-planned disappearance aided by a shadowy organization, or even a bizarre, localized dimensional shift. While intriguing, these theories all suffer from the same fatal flaw: absolute lack of evidence. They are narratives spun in the dark, desperate attempts to fill the void. Yet, the official narrative offers no less comfort, because it offers no answers. Just a shrug of the shoulders, and the echoing phrase, no clues, no body, no explanation. Dr. Amelia Thorne's disappearance remains the ultimate unsolvable puzzle. A perfect blank slate. No starting piece. No connecting edges. Just an empty space where a vibrant, brilliant woman once was. It is a case that frustrates detectives, baffles scientists, and haunts the public imagination. It asks fundamental questions about human vulnerability, the limits of technology, and the enduring mysteries of our world. How can a person, in a secure, monitored environment, simply cease to exist? The question lingers, unanswered, unsettling. 16 years. No body. No clues. No explanation. The desert remains impassive. The stars, indifferent. Dr. Amelia Thorne, the astrophysicist who peered into the farthest reaches of the cosmos, has herself become an unobservable phenomenon. Her vanishing serves as a chilling testament to the universe's capacity for mystery, a reminder that some questions may never yield answers. Some stories simply end, not with a conclusion, but with a sudden, profound silence. The most mysterious disappearance ever recorded. And perhaps it will always remain so. An enduring enigma.